Hi guys, welcome to Lorien Gaming's YouTube channel, where we've been running around like a headless chicken in the last episode, trying to get some bits for a side quest before moving on to the main bit. But I think we're going to put our foot down on this one and say no, and we're going to just get on with the main quest, I think, because we're so tantalising close to the end. So I just want to get this story done, I think. But yeah, I'm joined by our special guest, Mr. Jay Walker. Say hello, Jay.
Hello.
You may, if you have been watching our videos, you'll remember him from he played Rise for us because I refused to. So it's my turn to actually play while he talks. But let's just see how we get on with this one, because I've got to try and find Etzli in order to carry on the main quest. I've got to try and figure out where he is.
Isn't the llamas up here?
Huh?
I thought the llamas up here on
It
the
sounds
left.
like it. What?
I thought the llamas up here on the left, isn't he? Yes. So it's where he is, isn't there? There's a llama.
Where?
Right, I'm on the edge. Keep going. There. Was it Llamageddon? So many jokes about that at 83.
Yeah.
Behind you. Where are you going now? He's in that tent.
Is he?
Yeah.
Where? No, he's not.
It definitely was pointing to here, wasn't it? It's behind you.
Shoko, Jen Hunturwinik, Janulu Salte Kinova, Ay, Champal, Hachmalo Wamawujik, Balo. Bejo.
Really don't know. Unless it's in here. No, that's leading away from that.
So
I
definitely.
really don't like this map.
Is he in here? According to that, he's there behind you.
Yeah. But he is not.
Unless it's beneath you, because of course this map doesn't do 3D.
But
So he's not in the cave with them, is he?
probably.
Have a look again.
He's just doing a very good job of hiding.
So there.
Oh, there. That friggin' next to us. Are we ready to take on Kukulkan? I think we can.
Toss a coin.
How is the plan coming together, Etzli?
We have options. Uchu?
Kukulkan's army will follow the Sakpe to the Great Stone Bridge to reach the pyramid. If we approach them head-on, we have the best chance to intercept them, but we could easily be overwhelmed.
If we go in this way, it'd be more secure. But our timing would have to be perfect, or they'd slip through our fingers.
Can we do both? If we approach head-on, I can go around the other way and act as a sniper.
They'd be trapped.
No approach is without risk, but I believe this is the best option.
Good. Then, on your order.
Gather the troops. Let's go. This is where we part. Your path lies that way. Lara, I want you to have this. For luck.
Etzli, I can't.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Thank you. Be careful, Jonah.
You too, little bird.
Why didn't that go through the entire cutscene? Oh. Fucking cough.
I'm going to age rate this video now.
I've been saying the F word for like the last few videos.
Probably for very different reasons though. For very different reasons, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Although I probably did say fucking cough at some point as well. That's pretty. Is somewhat scary.
Your controller's having completely so your controller's spasming massively with the vibrations. I said that, I mean, it does sound like a broken record, but it does look so pretty.
Yes, yeah.
I'm getting Superman vibes.
Superman vibes.
In the movie when he's flying through the core when the San Andreas fault is collapsing. Obviously she's swimming, not flying, but
Head to the light.
yeah. How's your sniping skills?
Meh.
Unbelievable. Jonah, I made it. I see the bridge. Shit!
They blow the bridge. We'll find another way around.
Okay, do you see that red smoke?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. Unuratu said that the Crimson Fire was her destiny.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Commander, this is Cardinal 2. The bridge has been taken out.
Good. Team leaders coordinating vehicular support. Cardinal 2, hear their eyes.
Copy that. Remember, people, any structural opening is a potential enemy vector.
More helicopters.
Please don't be a fun like Rise.
I hope we don't fight helicopters.
Their shield. Trinity's hunting them.
This is Cardinal 8. Visual on hostiles. Changing course heading to 105. Establish kill zone and hold them off the temple at any cost.
Uphill?
Remember, they attack from all angles. Any structural opening is a potential enemy vector.
Good progress in all sectors.
Nope.
We are losing a lot of people.
Just upset them. That sounds really stupid. Is that clip been getting more ecliptic? Is that
Yeah.
work? Is that getting more mini clips as they keep
Their
going
shield.
on?
Trinity's hunting them.
Didn't
One of
even
those
know.
things.
Cardinal 8, visual on hostiles. Changing
Yes.
course heading to
So it's loading
105.
the stand up for the clips on.
Establish kill zone
Yes.
and hold them
So,
off
yeah.
the temple at any cost.
source of the smoke. I can reach it. When the crimson fire smokes, seek your mirror. Was this Unuratu's destiny? You're the Crimson Fire. I think we're supposed to work together to defeat Kukulkan. Khan. You shall.
So nice and not attacking.
Yeah. I don't know why I got that gatekeeper keymaster thing.
Go team.
Yeah. I made sure earlier, but we're playing the same.
Ow.
They'll be okay. I'll be honest, I wouldn't know which one's the one you called, but
Jonah, we did it. We've cleared the way to the temple.
We're pushing through too. Almost there. Where's Dominguez?
He's inside the temple. We're so close.
Thank you, Kukulkan, for this gift of renewal. We are prepared to receive your power. They're with you? This ritual is mine to complete. They've chosen wrong. It's all wrong.
No! It was always theirs. Give us the box.
No. Never. I must protect Paititi.
We all create destiny. Not just you. All of us. Together.
Headstrong to the end. Attack!
This is Commander Rourke. All remaining units. All units! Gentlemen, not let the enemy through. Hold them at all costs.
you upgraded a bit there.
Just a bit.
This is Rourke. When the ritual is completed, you will all be saved, and those who gave their all will be rewarded. There, get her! Sentimental activity is gone. And soon Trinity will run everything.
Can't get through now. I need to take them out.
Damn it.
This is Paladin 1. I'm surrounded. Out of ammo. No! Please! No!
Good thing I didn't know what to do.
No one drop ammo anymore.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
You just full of everything.
Yep.
You'd assume pressing them forward, shouldn't you? Is it to the right of that thing? So it's up there. Must be up there. There's a ramp to the right at the same time. That's the left. To the right. No, I think we're going to get back.
Jonah, Rourke is dead. I'm going after Dominguez to stop the ritual.
We'll hold them off as long as we can.
Did she say Rourke is dead?
Yeah.
When did he die?
Rock.
Huh?
That was Rock.
Was it?
In the gun there. Yeah.
Oh. That was a bit of a simple way for him to die. I thought it would be like a big one-on-one. Yeah.
5 skill points. Wow. Visual assistance from aiming.
What was it? I saw one and I was like, oh, why didn't I get that? What was it?
Is that one?
Fear arrows last longer.
Oh, okay. Got 2 left.
Meh.
Need 3, need 3.
So they're getting need more skill points now. Go up. Not that I have any room to put these things in.
I was going to say, is it worth crafting? Have you got all your arrows crafted or you know?
Check.
Give you a bit of space. Just like that.
Yeah. That's it. Not poison.
This is Zeta Team. The High Council is being overrun. We need a...
I would assume so. Yeah. So,
Is it? Leaps of faith to back.
so much for the
The High Council is spotted. Commander
than
Rourke, we need
the
your orders.
constant usage of rope arrows to make things decline.
Then who the fuck's in charge?
Yeah, I haven't had a lot
Fall
of them.
back! Fall back! All units,
Ready?
fall back!
A few.
What about the
Well,
perimeter?
There's a gap there.
Everyone down!
huh?
A little bit of a
Yeah. It's been more grappling than anything.
Ooh, I hate that. And then
Mind the wall. See, Lara just doesn't like me. She keeps bugging out. That's better. I said up. She made me look bad.
editing. God, you don't get a lot of time there, do you?
No.
Oh, that's good.
There.
Don't know where to go.
And then she missed it really.
That's a spring, isn't it? Yeah. Somehow you grip
Yeah,
your
it's a
feet
ceiling apple, yeah.
because of Lara.
Let the sun dim. In the darkness erase the world we have known. Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation.
The power of Kukulkan.
Destroy any who would destroy your power and potential.
Yes, of course.
Protect us. Guide us. Help us and create power and elevate.
So I'm guessing it's something to do with the screens.
Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the
Huh?
world of our creation.
Maybe.
Destroy any who would destroy your power and potential.
Why do I have to be thinking?
Destroy these.
The darkness erase the world we have known.
See it.
Find her. She must not interfere. Take control of our destiny. Everyone stay. Get the work fade. Nothing will stop me. Remaking the world. Today, we take control of our destiny.
Don't get me to dodge when she can't dodge for shit. And she won't be aiming at him, so I'm just going to check. Unless she can check her limits, I will not be. Huh?
Okay.
God's sake. Do you actually even...
Oh, you're putting in the gun.
All the Gundams insane. Huh?
Sounded dirty.
My whole life. You can't match a god. I have allowed you to leave. No more.
Oh, fuck off.
might have something to say about that.
My loves, will you hold still for a second?
Yes, my white queen. One.
Can I see? Of course. There's you, me, and your dad. Where are we? Hawaii.
With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world. Without weakness, cruelty.
If you had that power, what would you do?
My brave girl, who is not expecting a jaguar attack.
Where shall we go next for our real adventure? I hear the Antarctic is lovely this time of year.
Dad.
Oh no, well then perhaps the salt flats of Utah.
Oh, Richard.
I know where we're going.
You do?
Hawaii!
Oh yes, yes, that could be really nice. Well, in that case,
Goodbye, Mum. Goodbye, Dad.
No. You're my research assistant.
Oh, yes, you're quite right. I'm sorry, Mom.
I request that you take me to the museum.
Well, I think that
When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise, the world dies. Sacrifice a god? The sacrifice is my duty. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise.
I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Protect by it. Please. Please, Laura.
I will.
Honoratu. My mother, a warrior, a rebel, a queen. She will be venerated for generations. I miss you. Now, we will heed her spirit to reunite Waititi.
Thank you.
So I'm head back to Kwakiaku tomorrow.
Really? Missing the jungle? Off in search of the elusive fish tree?
Abby and I are headed to the coast for a few days.
I'm glad.
What about you?
I think I'll stay here for a while longer.
And restore a few more artifacts?
I don't know.
So what will you do?
I don't know. Etzli will help me figure it out. He'll let me know what Paititi needs to rebuild.
Wow.
I'm done searching. I want to be around the living.
All right.
Don't you have to pack or something?
Now you are stuck with me till tomorrow.
You're welcome to stay as long as you wish, Lara. Safe travels, Jonah. Once Paititi is restored, perhaps I can join you and learn more about the world beyond Paititi.
Anytime. You just say the word. You too, Uchu?
If he wants to.
So, Jonah, Lara tells me you have a girlfriend. We will come to the wedding.
Etzli, why don't you show me the plans for the music?
Yes.
And there we go. We did it. I did it.
I was going to say, I was just sat here for the ride.
Yeah, that's got to be the best. Well, I can't say Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raider game because it's not Crystal Dynamics that made it. It's a Crystal Dynamics. Would it be a production?
Well,
so to speak, well, it's their IP, isn't it? Basically.
Well, it's Square's IP.
Or Square's IP then. So.
There's a lot to. I mean, the studios all work together so closely anyway. They always have for many years.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I just want you all been involved with the trilogy since the beginning, pretty much. They just haven't been as.
They've never been lead.
Yeah, they've never been the lead dev. So. But yeah, to me, that's got to be. Since Crystal took over, that has got to be the best Tomb Raider. Whether or not that's because I just want you all have taken the lead is another matter. And I'm sure will be debated a lot amongst the fans.
Well, as I say, a good Tomb Raider is a good Tomb Raider. It doesn't matter who makes it as long as you get to play it. A game unmade is a game not enjoyed. Community like deep.
Trying to be all neutral as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, I am the kind of. I've worked with these people and I have them for many years.
But yeah, I mean, for someone who's not a massive fan of combat, for me, yeah, it's like the combat was like super easy at the beginning, and then it just got that little bit harder towards the end, but in no way does it compare to the ridiculousness of the ending of Rise, and the ridiculousness of Reboot, where it was just wave upon wave of enemies. I mean, I think this game has proven that you don't have to just throw a load of like fight scenes at a player in order to make a final part of a game.
I mean, as I just like the fact that you didn't have to kill everyone else around to be able to actually get to him.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's so many hard scripted events that have to be taken. Then this, spawn 3, kill 3, then go.
Yeah.
It was quite simple, but
yeah, the other people were just around just to sort of annoy you.
Yeah.
And just to give you something like that little extra challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, other than the combat, which I didn't. But I naturally just don't get on with combat because I just can't deal with modern combat in modern games. But and obviously the few bugs where she wouldn't jump where I asked her to and things like that. But again, because this is a review copy, this isn't actually the final polished article, so to speak, is it really? So
So hopefully by the time people get their hands on it, a lot of the issues that I have come across will be noted and then sorted out for when like it gets into the hands of like the general player. But yeah, I have no real issues at all with this game. It's like with Reboot and with Rise, yeah, I had so many issues with, and to me they just weren't Tomb Raiders, but to me this is a Tomb Raider game, and I've been waiting so long to be able to say that again.
So I'm just trying to work out, are these concept art that's from the original, isn't it? That's from the reboot.
Yeah, these are all concept art from the original, from Rise, because I've been looking through all these when I was creating my thumbnails for my videos.
Ah, okay.
So so yep, I recognise all of these bits of concept art.
But if you look at the names of Crystal Dynamics here, there's a lot of names who weren't big names on reboot. So it's obviously the other team who.
The other team that worked, yeah. So like the B team for Crystal that worked on.
Well, I don't think you get A teams and B teams anymore. It's.
Well, you say the smaller team.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
from Crystal worked on
the alternate team.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people in this game.
Yes.
An awful lot of people.
Yes. And also it was it's also the most expensive Tomb Raider game.
So I keep seeing stories about.
Yeah, apparently it's the most expensive Tomb Raider game ever made. So
as I lose my headphones, I can't actually hear the game anymore.
There's a few names I recognise.
Mr. Horton.
Andrew Horton, Joe Curry.
Who left us now works on World of Tanks, of all things.
What is it, World of Tanks?
Yeah, he's out in Czech. I think it's Czech Republic.
Really? Bloody hell. A bit far from Canada.
Oh yeah. And obviously these are the guys who obviously make the engine itself.
Rich Briggs.
Richard Briggs.
Richard Briggs.
Full names for credits.
A shout out to Megan and Morrigan. Megan Mark as they're commonly known amongst us fan site posse.
And then you got the
it's thanks to them that we got to go to E3, and also the fact that I was able to get this demo as well. David M. Fossey.
Studio head for Arts Montreal, yeah. I was speaking to Linda earlier today. It is a large amount of teams, and then obviously got the big people at Crystal. Scott and Ron.
Oh yeah, Scott and Ron.
Brian from IT, known him for many, many years. You got the Green Light team, who are obviously the guys who send the builds around the studios when they were looking at the game or through development. As I said, studios have always been a very collaborative group. Nixie's.
And our friend Linda at Nixie's. And Jurgen, who you've known for how many years?
Since 1998. I've known
20 years.
I've known him since the beginning. He was working in the Wimbledon offices on Death Trap Dungeon, and then set off to create his own little company, Nixie's. And he's worked with us ever since. Poor guy. Sucker. And then you'll see Camilla, Earl.
Earl, yeah. We love Earl.
We say it every single time I think we've actually seen him.
I mean, Camilla's lovely, but Earl is just a big teddy bear. He's so lovely.
I will tell him that.
He knows he is.
And obviously I think young Lara, I think she did really well.
She was fantastic with reading all those display cases.
Yeah.
And just pronouncing everything right.
Yes.
Although you don't know how long she was sat there going, no, you say it like this.
It's all spelled out phonetically.
Yeah.
And obviously a lot of voice actors, a lot of performers. A lot of credits.
I don't see Stephanie on there. Well, she might have been higher up.
No, she was on the marketing side, therefore maybe not actually in the game itself.
Yeah. We have to praise the soundtrack as well in this game because it was just absolutely spot on. You didn't need any sort of like massive sort of big theme. You just had this ambience that was just they hit the nail on the head with it, really. They did such a good job. It kind of reminded me of just like the subtlety of going back to like Tomb Raider 1 like 20 years ago. Just, you didn't need like a massive theme in there. You just had this just ambience that just played and just made all the difference, especially with like some of the creepy tombs and stuff. Absolutely fantastic.
I mean, obviously they still had the theme that was from the reboot.
Yeah.
And then they've just wove that into every so often. So you'd have like like the Bond theme type of thing. Is you'd have so ding, 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 ding. So they would have some nod back to it. But and you got the Montreal crew.
Keith and Dom.
Keith has now obviously moved on.
Yeah.
But Dom's now there, heading up.
Lawrence
Ian Afuena, Dario, Lawrence, who's my mastering tech guy out in Montreal. And Guillaume, who looks after all the QA tech stuff. They've been busy this weekend.
Yeah.
So, the compliance guys, tech guys. Yeah, it's a big QA team.
I was going to say that is a massive QA team.
I think probably most of QA have worked on this.
Well, it's technically in-house, even though it's not necessarily them, is it?
Well, obviously, they're based in Montreal, but they're Square's QA.
Mm.
It just happens to be in the same building as out of Montreal.
Yeah, just conveniently in the same building.
We share a network. And then you start hitting the external studios.
So external, where are you guys? Surely you should be in there.
Yeah,
Before
we're down the bottom. Yeah, we prop everything up. That's how I like to think of it. You know, we don't need to be at the top. You know, the top gets forgotten, but we're at the end. So the last thing you see is us. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. But yeah, as you can see, so it's quite funny if you look at a lot of other big titles. A lot of these companies will be the same. They said there's the whole industry just knows everybody. Everyone works with everybody. Everyone knows everybody.
We've said that in previous videos, haven't we, about how incestuous, so to speak, that the games industry tends to be. No one really thinks they are. Everyone thinks they're always like competitive and trying to outdo each other, when that's definitely not the case.
Well, there's definitely competition. Everyone
There's
wants
some
to
competition,
be,
isn't there?
But everyone knows everybody. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
There's no real secrets in the industry.
No.
Not really. That's the Secret 6 comes up. It's like, that was almost like it was timed. But no, it's been fun working on this one. I said, I mean, this is Tomb Raider, the 11th main game Tomb Raider. I know there's a lot of controversy about what you classify as a Tomb Raider game, what you don't classify as a Tomb Raider game. But in terms of main story-based games, this is the 11th one.
11th Tomb Raider you've worked on in 20.
When Tomb Raider 2 was out and Tomb Raider 3 was being promoted, I was listening about the ECTS videos that surfaced today, which dates this video very much. That video turned up.
Yeah.
But so Tomb Raider 3 was being promoted when I joined. We didn't do a great deal with the Tomb Raider franchise back then in QA in Wimbledon. It wasn't until Angel of Darkness when we got fully involved. It was like a kiss of death that we got involved and that happened. But yeah, I mean, I've been part of the series in some way since '98. And yeah, it's still my favourite series. It's still, obviously, it's been a major reason why we met. It's been a major reason why I'm still there. I've worked on some of the biggest franchises in the industry. I mean, still do. But yeah, as I said, I will always have a soft spot for Tomb Raider and Lara. It's just, as I said, it's just the one game I knew.
Well, you can't get away from it anyway because of me. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm stuck. If I ever left, then was that the Ravens ever left the Tower of London?
Yeah.
So if I ever left the company, I'm not allowed to. I keep getting told that.
Yeah.
But segues nice into the fact that obviously we managed to finish this before Bubs turned up.
Yeah, That was the main stress, I think, was
Right.
getting this played and completed before our baby actually is born. There's been a few twinges when I've been playing. I've been like, oh no, don't you dare.
That's just Bub saying, no, left, Mum, left,
Yeah.
left.
So yeah, quite lucky that we've got all this done and dusted. Hopefully we can get them edited and then actually put on YouTube in time. So like at least if the baby is born before we release them, we can actually schedule them.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, I'll have to do it for you whilst you're holding, and there's a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
Yep, still more credits. That's the actual Pinewood Studios here in London.
The actual Pinewood Studios.
Well, there could be something else called Pinewood. They're not normally an audio thing, but it's a big name, I know it.
Yeah, the audio I think was done really, really well in this game.
There's
Definitely.
a lot. The ambient audio, sound editing and stuff is very, very good in this.
But that's another thing I loved. It was just like the amount of research that was done into the actual history, and like the mythology and just the visual look of everything. Like the fact they were able to recreate Paititi, going by like archaeological evidence, and yeah, to me it was just absolutely stunning. It was so beautiful, and yeah, it was so well done.
Hey, look, finally getting to the square of
Yeah.
credits. Phil, Simon Prothero, who's been at the company longer than I have. Hatham, who's been there as long as I have. We've got the guys in the US, Doug Bone.
So all these names that I know.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah. You can
Seb.
see Jay, master and manager.
We've got Dave, Mark, Seb. We all sit together in Blackfriars. And then the Japanese team.
I don't know any of those names.
Dezuki, I speak to quite regularly. Lisa, I speak to her quite regularly. Get down to the IT support team. These guys who I'm speaking to quite regularly at the moment. Marketing and PR. One of my main jobs is supporting those guys around lunchtime. And how long are these credits that we have to keep talking through them? Legal. So a couple of those from the UK office. Analytics.
Analytics, yeah.
Yestin, who I've also known since '98. He's I think he's left the company twice and then come back. He said you
Just
can't,
couldn't resist.
You can't escape us. You really can't.
Yeah, because obviously there's the thing, like Jay's been at the company 20 years, but obviously the company has actually changed over the years. So he actually originally was hired by IDOS, who were then bought by SCI.
It was IDOS, as their lead QA.
Yeah.
Then we were rough times, and we were bought by SCI, who kept our name IDOS, moved all their stuff into our offices, and we
So
basically
there's
absorbed them.
Sorry. And Ian Dixon, yay.
Yeah, Liz and Ian, and Melissa, and Nileni.
Nileni, yeah.
And then you got the production manager, and the production manager is Carrie Fisher. They will kill me if I said that out loud. Oops. Then the German guys, who obviously they're the ones. Niels is the one who said, "Congratulations on the baby. Don't have it early."
Yeah.
Oh, and then obviously, just coming up somewhere on the right, I think it is.
Yeah, there it is. Bubs,
There's
Scudder,
Bubs.
Walker.
First credit.
Yeah. Our baby's already famous. It's in the credits of the game.
Proud moment.
And hopefully once the baby's born and we actually have a name, their name will be on there.
We'll have to sneak that in and
Yeah.
get that updated.
That will get updated hopefully.
Special thanks. You've got
But
Robin.
yes, going back to, so then
after
IDOS, then SCI.
But we kept the name IDOS, and then we had a big thing whether it was going to be Warner Brothers or Square buyers. Square bought us, and we changed to Square. And yeah, that was 2008. Jesus, I am so bad with dates. It all blurs into one. Oh look, community stuff.
First steps towards rebooting the Tomb Raider franchise were taken in 2007, a full 6 years before the Endurance set sail in 2013. 11 years later, Lara Croft's reimagined origin story is drawing to a close. Over the period of 3 games developed by hundreds of passionate professionals across multiple development studios and publishing branches, Lara has evolved from untested adventure to a survivor and ultimately into a Tomb Raider. Going alongside... it went too fast.
You got Tomb of Ash.
Yeah, Tomb of Ash, our friends.
And obviously you're going to be bottom on the left.
Yeah, I'm going to be bottom.
Not the very bottom, but close. There you go. Almost bottom.
Tomb Raider China. She's been there.
Survivor Reborn.
And then Survivor Reborn, yep. So you've got the whole family in there.
Yep, all 3 of us are in there. Special thanks to the Jaguars. Oh, the music gets all melodramatic, all chilled and relaxed. So they're the internal studios, except Nixie's are external. But they've only ever worked with us, apart from one game.
Yeah.
And then all the other company credits. Is like,
Just realised this is going to be a very long last video. But then it's the last video, so it deserves to be long.
Exactly. Of course, you always have to say to the end of the credits.
Yep, we've learnt that from Marvel, haven't we?
And BAFTA.
And BAFTA as well.
It's rooted it before the end.
But you always get a reward at the end of Marvel.
Same here.
I had it all wrong. I thought that taking control of my life meant venturing out to do something extraordinary. I thought I had to fix everything. But the mysteries of the world are to cherish more than to solve. I'm just one of their many protectors. I'm not sure what the future has in store, Jonah, but whatever adventure's on the horizon, I can't wait to meet it. I'll try not to take myself too seriously.
Tea, Miss Croft.
Lovely. For now, it just feels good to be home.
And how many people will miss that because they skip the credits?
Yep.
And look at us putting it in there.
I don't think you get the credits on the main menu here, but I don't think actually playing the credits again does that. So you'll have to play it through. But then again, here you go now, so you can...
Yeah, so now I can do New Game Plus.
So the proof of the menu to return to Patiti, you arrive before the final battle. The city is now closed, so you can just go back and do all the things. Or you can do New Game Plus to play again from the beginning with all your equipment and skills that you've learned already.
I could.
You most certainly could. It's called an option.
But unfortunately not for not for YouTube.
Oh no.
As unfortunately I don't think Bubs will hold out for much longer. So so probably if I wasn't on a clock, then it would definitely be something I'd reconsider. I'd go back and at least I'd do a few videos of the challenge teams and stuff like that, and yeah, loads of different things. But it's unfortunately time is not on our side, so it's not something we're going to be able to do. But yeah, I can't believe we got to the end. I feel quite sad, really. There's so much build up over this game for how many years? Like 3 years, is it? Well,
yeah.
Since Rise came out, I'm just waiting for the next game. Don't give a shit about this one. I just want the next one. But yeah, it's been fantastic. I've super enjoyed this. I'm just sad it's all over now. Although, yeah, now I've got New Game Plus, I can go in and just relive it all. And it was just such a fantastic story as well. I think is it Jill Murray? I think she did such a fantastic job of the writing for this one. It's like obviously they had to stick to the Crystal idea with the whole like mummy and daddy story and everything like that, and they've had to finish that off. But they've done such a fantastic job of it, and yeah, I can't really fault this game really. Like I said, combat for me, but that's just a personal thing. I just don't do combat in games, so. But it's something I can live with, especially when I have all my weapons upgraded, like they will be in New Game Plus. Yay.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, I'm sad to say that's all we're gonna be able to do now. That's it. That's calling an end to this series. So well, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. And if you did, please do remember to give this video a like. I know it's a very long one, and I hope you've stayed with us for as long as this. So, but yeah, so please give us a like. Also subscribe to the channel, and then you can keep up to date with any other games that we'll be posting. We don't have any like solid plans as of yet, but I will be going back to the retro gaming series and hopefully finishing off all the classic Tomb Raiders. I want to get the full lot on there, so it's all on there. But obviously we're not a Tomb Raider gaming site, we're a general gaming site, so there will be other games coming your way as and when we can, in between feeds and burps and changing nappies. So yeah, so you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and we've also got our site. If it's not up already, it will be with you soon, so you can always sign up there as well. So I don't think there's anything else left for me to say, except thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we shall see you in the next video.